Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God has promised him. Abraham gave the name Isaac to the son Sarah bore him. When his son Isaac was 80 years old, Abraham circumcised him as God commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Sarah said, God has borrowed me rapture, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me. And she added, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children? Yet I have borne him a son in his old age. The child grew and was worried, and on the day Isaac was worried, Abraham's head held a great beast. But Sarah saw that the son whom Hagar the Egyptian has borne to Abraham was smoking. And she said to Abraham, get rid of that slave woman and her son, for that woman's son will never share in the inheritance with my son Isaac. The matter distressed Abraham greatly because it concerned his son, but God said to him, do not be so distressed about the son boy and your slave woman. Listen to whatever Sarah tells you, because it is true, Isaac, that your offspring will be reckoned. I will make the son of the slave into a nation also, because he is your offspring. Earlier the next morning, Abraham took some food and a skin of water and gave them to Hagar. He set them on her shoulder and then sent, sent her off with the boy. She went on her way and wandered in the thirst of the Beersheba. When the water in the skin was gone, she put the boy under out of the bush. Then she went up and sat down about a bowl shut away, for she thought, I can't watch the boy die. And as she sat there, she began to sob. God heard the boy cry, and the angel of God called it to Hagar from heaven and said to her, what is the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid, God has heard the boy's crying as he lay there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation. Then God opened her eyes, and she was so aware of the water. So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy as he grew up. He lived in the thirst desert, and because an archer, while he was living in a desert of Paran, his mother got a wife for him from Egypt. At that time, Abimelech and Pitcourt and commander of his forces said to Abraham, God is with you in everything you do. Now swear to me here before God that you will not deal partially with me were my children of my descendant. Show to me and the country where you now reside as a foreigner the same kindness I have shown to you. Abraham said, I swear it. When Abraham complained to Abimelech about the well of the water that Abimelech's servant has cited. But Abimelech said, I don't know who has done this. You did not tell me, and I heard about it only today. So Abraham borrowed sheep and cattle and gave them to Abimelech, and the two men made a treaty. Abraham set apart 7 lamb from the flock, and Abimelech asking Abraham, what is the meaning of the 7 lamb you have set apart by themselves? He replied, upset the 7 lamb from my hand as a witness that I drove this beer. So that place was called Beersheba, because the two men sold on us there. After the treaty has been made at Beersheba, Abimelech has called the commander of his force, returned to the land of the Palestinians. Abraham planted a palmarisk tree in a Beersheba, and there he called it on the name of the Lord, the eternal God. And Abraham stayed in the land of the Palestinians for a long time.